man gone full Super Saiyan.
Is this after he got up for falling off the ceiling or whatever happened, or is this
Yeah, you
another
can
spot?
see Ethan Page in the corner.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know how you give somebody a Russian leg sweep and then they get up first. Pete, rethink your moves. He Russian leg sweeps off the top of the ceiling or whatever.
Yeah, but the Russian leg sweep doesn't is really an ineffective move.
Yeah,
It's
why?
one that hurts you both. It's really dumb.
I don't understand his plan there. Pete was like, I think I can take this. Oh shit, I can't. Fuck. He can though. Damn. Ain't
Welcome
that a
everyone. Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show on a Wednesday.
Yep. Ooh.
It's not
Special
ETE, but we can talk about ETE topics because the PWA 500 came out. But I am, of course, Lord Manny Hayes, and he is
The Forgotten Son, Marcus the grand finale.
Oh, which one are you though?
Oh, you know, the controversial one.
What was his name? Riker? Is it Riker?
Yeah, Riker. Hey. What the hell day was that? It may have been Labor Day, it may have been 2 weeks before then. I don't know. But I went to Eric's house and we ate dinner and whatnot. And after, a movie come on. I think it's like Zombie in Parliament. I don't honestly know what it was called. I honestly don't know what it was called.
That actually generally sounds ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous movie. I don't know. It's like Zombies in the White House or something like that. Or Pentagon versus White House. Something along that line. Maybe
Pentagon versus the White House.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to see that.
Ah, man, can't be that.
Maybe get Ray Phoenix flying through a window.
It may have been, I think, Marines versus Zombies or something like that. Something wild. Although Pentagon, Zombies in the Pentagon sound like a hell of a movie. In the Pentagon! How the hell that happened? Anyway, it was a very terrible movie. Like, extra terrible. But the one thing that made it great was watching Jackson White Riker in there. As he was in there, I was like, is that Gunner? Oh, shit! And then we all got into it because of that. He was the best actor in the movie.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You know that's a bad movie when the wrestler is the best actor in the movie.
He was the absolutely best actor in the movie. Like, you believed he was holding those guns. Everybody else looked like trash. But those are the movies that keep America America or the world. Bad movies, I think the world can unite over bad movies. If you sit us all down and put us next to, and we have to watch like Madam Web, I think we all get a good laugh out of it and unite as a country or a world and be like, you know what, this is it. This is it. No more fighting.
So I haven't watched the other two movies on this list. But there is a trifecta, Marcus, if you want the 2024 bad movies trifecta.
Ooh.
you can do Madam Web.
Got to.
Borderlands. When
did that even come out?
That's done horrible in the reviews. The Crow.
Oh, the new Crow is that bad? It's top 3?
Yeah.
God damn.
That bad. And then if you want, you can add the M. Night Shyamalan Trap, because that movie didn't make no sense when I watched it. And you can also add Night Swim. That is 2024 terrible movies. Terrible.
Fuck is Night Swim?
Terrible.
I thought they were gonna give movies I heard of. Don't pick up something that's small and independent or something. Night Swim? What the fuck is that?
It's terrible. That's what it is.
Sounds pretentious as hell. But it's just somebody at a pool all day, and then they go get their mail. That's like the biggest exciting moment of the day. Then they walk back to the house, and then they go for a swim, and then they just put the credits up. Night Swim.
That sounds like my day. If I had a pool near me.
Just get up, let me go check the mail, let me go back in the house, jump in the pool. Day's over. Finish my night.
My movie with bath time. Yeah, there is no news today other than the PWI 500.
Woo!
Roman Reigns was left off it.
What the hell, Jimmy? Coming up with the facts.
Oh, Jesus. Jimmy, give us a synopsis, please.
I seen the movie, Manny. I can give you the synopsis.
Roman Reigns has been left off the PWI 500 for 2024.
Ooh.
Surprisingly, Mystico is in the top 10.
Who? Mr. Cole. I thought you said Mr. Cole as in Adam Cole, baby. I was like, Cole? Oh, Mr. Cole. Why?
Okada didn't make the top 20 because Eddie Kingston is ranked higher than Okada, which I think is a great travesty and unforgivable.
Rough year for Okada. Jesus. One of those guys are a bum. You lost to a bum. Oh.
Logan Paul is at number 37 on this list, which I think is surprisingly high for him. However, there are people on here that I think, you know what? He probably could be higher than these people.
I would argue he's higher than Eddie Kingston.
I think he's higher. I think Gunther should be at number 5. I don't think Naito should be number 5.
Where's Gunther at?
Gunther is number 9.
Gunther should be number 1.
In your heart.
As long as because you know it's all full kayfabe for those who aren't aware, except for maybe Jonathan Gresham, who I think used that in the contract negotiation with Tony Khan, but whatever.
Yeah, but now he's fallen as well.
Yeah, he's fallen. But Gunther could be number 1 because he had the Intercontinental title more than anybody's ever had an Intercontinental title. He may have lost at WrestleMania, but he's won the world title since then. And why not?
Marcus, Jonathan Gresham is at 276.
Ooh. Wait, is he because you showed me this? Is he above Omos? I mean, is Omos below him? That's what I mean. Is Omos higher on the list?
Where is Omos?
Come on, Omos, baby. You got this.
233.
He got him. That's bullshit.
Well, someone called Psycho Clown is higher than him at 237.
Ooh, Psycho Clown's from AAA. AAA legend at this point. He's like Mexican John Cena over there. Or Mexican Rey Mysterio.
Who the hell is Bad Dude Tito? That sounds like someone's uncle.
Tito's a wrestler. Yeah, he's actually solid. I like him. He wrestled a lot in House of Glory.
Sounds like someone's uncle.
He's wrestled in a few places.
Navy SEALs versus zombies. A team of Navy SEALs quickly discovers it's facing a growing horde of zombies when it is sent to the city of Louisiana to find the vice president after contact is lost. Ain't nobody saving a vice president.
By the way, Rick Fox is in this movie and he plays the vice president. It's a true story. I told you I seen the movie, man. I told you I seen the movie. In fact, we were flipping back and forth between this and My Cousin Vinny, to be honest. In the age when you don't have to watch movies with commercials, we were doing that.
There isn't, there's not much. Nothing has really changed in this world since yesterday, since we did the show.
No, everybody's kind of just folding in. WWE just wants to get the bad blood. NXT seems to be loading up their show, and we're going to do an NXT report. So I don't think there's any more reason to delay this anymore, unless you want to talk about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump facing off.
No, I don't think we need to talk about that. I think we should strictly stay out of politics.
Ah, that's so soft. I'll jump right into it, Manny. I don't care.
Well, the world don't need to know that you a stinking Republican.
It's the other way around. I'm a stinking Democrat, Manny.
No, you're a stinking Republican.
I'm a libtard. I'm a libtard.
You like to go around grabbing things by the pussy.
That's a bad rap. Not all of us do that.
Not all of us do that.
Not all of us do that. Only the orange ones.
I'm just prepared. I've got stuff prepared, so I'm just uploading it into the studio, and then we are good to go. Okay.
The only show
NXT.
that does the post production in production.
Hey! I forgot about it. We were talking about nonsense in the first 30 minutes that we were here.
Yeah, but Manny, here we go. in our nonsense talk and everything, I think you should do an experiment when anybody had noticed that these little texts on the side with the date and time, where anybody go, oh shit, Manny forgot the date. It'd be like the episode of Abbott Elementary. You think it's gonna have the kids are gonna go chaotic?
You know what? I think there'll be one person. There'll be one person that's out there like Manny's so organized. The day he becomes unorganized, that's going to be the problem. That's going to be the fall off. That's going to when Manny turns on Marcus.
The old heel turn.
That'd be the day when it reaches the 39th of September. And that date doesn't seem right. That's when Manny jumps off the apron.
Hey, whenever you jump off the apron, man, just know when I see you walk away, instead of that look of shock and awe, I'm going to have a proud look on my face. You did it. He walked away. It'd be like Ben Affleck in Good Will Hunting when he realized Matt Damon has finally left.
What would be more effective though, because obviously my ankles are made of glass, I'll probably fall and hurt myself if I jump off that apron, or if I slowly walk down the steps as you try to make that tag.
Oh, that'll be upset. You gotta jump off the apron. Injuries be damned. You ain't walking gently down the steps. You're not gonna go psych and then just turn your back on me. Do that seasoned look and then slowly walk down the stairs. That ain't the way it's going down.
Oh no,
I jump on that goddamn apron.
No, because I play for the camera as well. I'd be standing on that top step, looking directly at the camera, like.
Yeah. Yo, like, ooh, I've been waiting to do this for so long. Ooh, this has been building up into me. Ooh.
So NXT opens up. And it appears Marcus Jada Parker has been waiting for Fatal Influence all day.
That was the funniest part about the opening is all the variations of Jada Parker with the bat swinging it in the parking lot.
They put
of her
timestamps
just being
on this.
bored. Yeah.
They put timestamps on this. So here's Trick coming in at 12:30. There she is.
Yep.
There she is at 4 p.m.
We're contemplating hitting her. Going, you know what? Would it be so bad?
And then obviously, and then 2:30, she's still there.
In the golf cart.
To be fair, I'd take Jada Parker over most of the security in wrestling.
Yeah, I mean she got a bat, so she's already ready to do action. I'm just saying this: if more security guards had bats, there'd be less of these attacks going on. Hey, all right, y'all got bats.
Although Marcus, if she does Sting at Halloween, with that bat, ooh.
But the thing is about Jada Parker, how did she miss him? How did she miss Fatal Influence getting in? Which way did they come in? Because she was at the entrance all goddamn day.
They went in the back.
I guess someone messaged, hey, you see Jada Parker in the parking lot with the bat? I think she's waiting for y'all. Oh, we gonna come in the other way.
This is where we learn that Fraxium, as they're being called, are no longer facing the Rascals, as Trey Miguel was pulled. I mean, the Rascals were pulled from NXT. Everyone thought it was for storyline purposes for what happened during the match. So the Street Profits are put in. I thought this was good. The Street Profits had it sealed when they hit that blockbuster from the top rope. But then the Bloodline decide, we are taking about everybody.
That's pretty much what happened. And when the Bloodline showed up, I was like, oh, we got a show. Solo did not show up. And I was like, oh, it's the Jacob show then. Because Jacob came out.
Tribal Chief.
Yeah. Jacob showed up playing 100 miles per hour, I think at Frazier. And I was just like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I think I need to see Frazier and Jacob have a race.
I think it'd be competitive.
Jacob moves way too fast for a guy his size, and it's almost freakish like Brock Lesnar, how fast Brock Lesnar is.
Yeah, it's him and Braun Breaker, man. You gotta put them in the race. Gotta put them in the race and see who just runs the fastest. And then in this match, where you get Dawkins and Frazier going at it, they're jumping around each other. I was like, look at Dawkins go.
Dawkins was amazing in this match.
He was keeping up. He was keeping up with Frazier, and I was like, damn, Dawkins, I'm winded looking at this.
I'm telling you, man, there's more. I'm saying it now. There is more upside with Dawkins than Montez Ford. I don't care what people say.
I disagree. In this match, I was like, Ford, man, you need to go solo, man.
Like, you played the cocky heel role, right? Where he just hopped up on that turn. I was like, that's his move. He could be in that heel. He could be that guy.
Also,
He has more charisma to be the better heel.
to go back to a point we just made, Bron Breakker needs to defeat Jey Uso so he can continue that. No Samoan
Ooh.
has beaten him, and then
No,
we have
but-
Jacob and Bron Breakker in the race.
Yeah. Nobody in your family has beaten anybody in my family, and that would be great. That'd be great. It's Jake. Honestly, that does seem like a WrestleMania main event, to be honest.
Send in Jacob.
Jacob
Send
versus
in
Braun
Jacob.
Breaker.
Later on in the night, Wesley calls out Zachary Wentz, claims that he is the reason Trey isn't wrestling tonight. Trey had minor surgery, apparently. This is why he wasn't wrestling, and says that they're gonna have a street fight.
Yeah. Good old fashioned street fight. It ain't over till he says it's over. But I like to think that they have to call the bloodline to replace Wesley from interfering in this tag match. Because that's how this match is going to end no matter what.
Yeah.
Disqualification. But they're like, oh, we're going to need the full bloodline to interfere. It was just going to be Wesley. What an upgraded assault. We weren't ready for that shit.
Yeah, but as Paul Heyman said at the get-go, those Tongans are dangerous.
Yep. They just show up. They no. All right, moving on.
Well, moving on, we've got Julia versus Chelsea Green. Decent match. It seemed lost at parts. Lost at parts, but that knee was 100 times better this week than it was last week.
Yeah, I think they worked on it. I thought it was longer than it should have been. I wanted to compare the debut to Ricochet's debut. You don't need these people pushing you to the limit. Chelsea Green should be pushing her to the limit in her debut.
It wasn't really pushed to the limit, though. I think they just wanted. I think they wanted to give her a showcase before Roxanne.
Well, I guess. But Chelsea, I think they just chose Chelsea because she's the safest at this point.
But
She might
yeah,
be the safest.
Chelsea's the safest. But then, like, if you actually want to compare debuts, Chelsea Green ain't no Kyle Fletcher. Like Kyle Fletcher, you kind of go. You know, Kyle Fletcher can go. Chelsea Green,
Oh.
Chelsea Green is my comedy act. Chelsea Green that makes me laugh.
I'm gonna tell you this, Manny. I'm gonna tell you this. You're wrong. You're wrong. I believe you scale them up right now. Value to their company. Chelsea Green is higher and more valuable to the company than Kyle Fletcher. I think she's ahead of him. I think she's ahead of him.
Nah, because I feel like they're gonna build to Kyle Fletcher. So
You want to believe that, Manny. You want to believe that.
No. So like Ricochet being pushed to the limit by Kyle Fletcher. They're gonna continue pushing Kyle Fletcher for white reasons, for
Well,
we're
he
going to
fought
Australia reasons.
The Australia reason is the only thing.
Yeah. Whereas like Chelsea Green is kind of at a ceiling. Like she's a comedy act. She's gonna do the natty kind of thing. She's gonna kind of be that natty kind of role for the future. So,
I
or the
disagree.
Santino role. She ain't becoming women's champion.
No! I'm going to say it. She's going to become world champion. One day.
Because
It may be a fluke.
Marcus, no, because we felt this before. Do you remember when we were all in on Billy Kay? Do you remember how hard that hurt?
This is a different time. Billy Kay would be world champion right now if it wasn't for fucking redacted.
Look,
So if you haven't subscribed and turned the notifications on, there's just one thing to say about that. You're gonna be joking me.
Her times have changed. Now she's homeless on the street. That's like,
just getting pregnant. But yeah, so I think I'm not putting that much stock in Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's where she's at, but she's able to get other people over, and Chelsea Green makes moments just by being funny. She don't need to have 5-star matches, people.
True. I think Chelsea Green, hot take, at this moment in time, Chelsea Green might be more valuable than this is a dangerous take, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Might be more valuable than Will Ospreay.
Hottest take in the world.
That
Do
is
I
a
believe it? No.
That is a ridiculous take.
You know, I was actually about to be serious. I was about to be serious and say like Pac or somebody and stuff like that. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. If you're
That is
gonna be
a
ridiculous,
wild.
go for
That
the
is a wild
swing.
take.
Go for the big swing. Go for the hero ball.
But Marcus, with Julia being backstage, we get SmackDown's #1 announcer, Funaki, returning to television as he's translating for Julia. Roxanne says she doesn't care what Julia did in Japan, and she doesn't care what anybody wants. Julia isn't going to come in and into NXT and take over her division. Funaki's about to translate. Julia's like, I got this.
I got this. Shut up, sayonara, bitch. Oh, that's someone else.
You are scared, and you should be.
I'm gonna kick your little girl ass. Goddamn young punks these days. Roxanne's winning that is gonna retain her title though. I don't think she's losing.
I think so. I think she's going to beat all the 3 that they've recently signed. So Stephanie,
Ooh,
and then is it Delta
something
that
like
they
that.
brought in? I think
Something
it's
like that,
Delta. Yeah, they brought in Delta. I don't know nothing about Delta, but I haven't heard anything about her. But I think she's going to beat all 3 of them, and then it'll be a fatal 4-way, and then someone wins. And that's bye
Bold
bye Roxanne.
prediction. What's more likely to happen? The measurement of money for Chelsea Green, Ospreay, or that fatal 4-way match?
Mine seems more calculated. Yours just
Yeah.
seems like you swung and then accidentally knocked someone out. If yours ends up being
He was right. Back in 2024, we all thought Will Ospreay was going to be the next big thing in professional wrestling. He's having 5-star, 20-star matches. Turns out, injury has took place. Chelsea Green is now world champion, and this guy had it figured out.
So Jimmy said, "I need a super heel, snarky Chelsea Green as champion with a chosen person to do all day." Piper, I think Triple H is really sleeping on Piper.
I don't think he's sleeping. I think he's using her in another position of me and you and Natty. Oh, I need you to go out there and do some good work. You ain't winning shit though. I got my girls. My top 5 is easy. That's what Triple H said. Bianca, Jade, Charlotte, Becky if she decides to return. Becky even if she's not here.
Well, Becky Lynch in figure form made an appearance tonight, but we'll get to that later. Lexus King and his barber get a strike this week.
Woo! Nah, man, he look good.
Ora Mensa
He look
gets
good.
stars. Ora Mensa gets all the stars. Ora Mensa gets the stars that I normally give out for a perfect plex on the show for attacking him in the chair. Ain't nobody getting. This is ridiculous.
That is
beyond
amazing.
ridiculous.
That might be the best one he's ever cut. It's clean. It's
Nah,
clean.
it's crooked. It's crooked.
It's clean, man. He fuck that. That is a straight
No.
line all the way around.
At least when Jeff Hardy does his real hair.
The man who did his face is an artist. But do shout out to Orr Benson for that punch in the face. I think it was well deserved. Like, it's so,
You know what it was well
legitimately,
placed, bro?
anybody that does do that in the real world, I think deserves that right
You
there.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You tried to bleep it, but we heard it.
Yeah, and then my favorite part about that, not my favorite part. I wish they would just cut away once the phone would have dropped. I think it just because instead of seeing the rumbling and random shaky cam, because I started thinking, who's holding the phone right now? But when he got laid out, and the phone just hit the floor. I was like, that's how they should have ended the segment. Outside oral. I think the barber got it too.
The barber deserved it for what the crimes he's committing. That's what, Marcus. That's racial appropriation.
What? What is he doing that's even close to any race other than himself?
Actually, you know what? He's
He looks
actually
like
starting to-
Danhausen.
No, he's starting to look like Who's the one that that can do the things in Marvel movies?
Ready?
Doctor Strange. He's
Yeah,
starting to look like Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange wish he had a cool ass look like this.
So we move on to debate. John Evans versus
Oh no! Oh no! I know. I don't even want to talk about this segment. Can we just put in the ticker?
It isn't a
no.
ticker. It's terrible.
No. Wait, this is the Heritage Cup, right?
Yeah.
I just want to say there was something that made me laugh hysterically, and of course it's Red Sinclair, Manny. I'm sorry, but today I forgot I was gonna get a spray bottle with water and just start randomly spraying myself to revive me, because that was hilarious. And she was spraying Charles non-stop in the corner while he was gonna just like, stop it, please, just please stop it. Yeah,
I don't want to do it.
don't do it. Is that water?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's gonna revive you. We see nothing. We see out. But it was non-stop of her just spraying him and then do it again, to the point where I was like, is this how the finish gonna be? She's gonna spray his enemy die.
Can't see anymore.
Anyway, Javon didn't win because Tavian Heights come back with the meanest belly-to-belly suplex I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. Oba Femi takes on a man that's been hand-picked and paid off by Tony D, and it's Hammerstone from TNA.
This is why you don't pay first.
They tried to sell me that he's won championships everywhere he's gone. I've never heard of this man in my life.
What? He's wrestling at MLW. He's in TNA right now. He's been around the world. It's Alexander Hammerstone. Now he's just going by Hammerstone, which I was like, Vince, you got him? But yeah, just basically a bigger Brian Cage.
Ooh. He's 154 on the PWI 500. So Tony D paid him off to handle the Oba Femi problem. And do you know what? Hammerstone threw Oba Femi around like a child.
Yeah.
Parts of this match, like no one has done before. But Oba Femi, like always, proves why he is the ruler of NXT.
So I found this interesting when they put this on, because yes, I know we're not going to talk about biting the hairs, but I wonder how NXT's programming was featured when they were like, shit. They start now. This was the hour mark. This was what it started like. They start now. All right, we're giving the meat, just pure meat. That's all we're doing. Can't give a Heritage Cup. We're gonna give a pure meat for the rest of the show.
So we cut to the back where all the women are talking about this open challenge Jordan Grace is doing.
What are they all doing, Manny? What are they all doing? I don't understand what they were doing. Before we go a step further, they were talking about the open challenge. Half of these women weren't even in ring gear, and they're talking about it could be you, it could be me. They're all in the locker room. You know who wasn't in that locker room? Soroka.
No, she was.
Was she? I remember seeing her.
First one, she was actually sitting cross-legged in the locker, in the little thing. So, Marcus, we did this before. And we said we'll do it again next time there's a shot where there's thousands of women on the screen and we play Guess That NXT Woman.
This is so hard.
Here we go.
Well, shit. I don't even know who the black woman is with the pink
I
back
don't
there.
either. I don't either.
I'm sure she's wrestled before. I'm going to say Amari Miller, but I know that's definitely not her.
That ain't definitely not Amari Miller.
Okay, we got half a Lola Vice on the right.
Yeah.
Is that Petrovic to the green?
No, that's Izzy Dame.
God damn it, I knew it. I don't know who that little one is in the back either.
Kendall Gray.
Shit, I'm never going to get this shit. And then you got Lonnie and Rand in the front. Mysterious black woman in the back, though. And then, can they please change these lockers? Please change these lockers. They say Gigi Dolan and Lash Legend. We've been in Lash's new locker room. She's not at the random setup anymore. And Gigi's been missing for years.
So, Jordan Grace comes out there. She has a stare down with Julia on the way to the ring. And then we learn that Sol Ruka Marcus's former favorite wrestler. Now that he found out that she's dating the big strong boy,
It's gotta be
Tyler
over.
Bate,
It's
and they
got.
draw
Rumor has
together.
it it's over.
And they draw together.
What?
She
I'm
just
sure it's
really she
over.
recently released that as a TikTok, Marcus. She said, "My boyfriend."
It's over. It's over. So I moved on anyway. I moved on. You know.
To
I moved
who?
on.
To who?
Don't
To
worry
who?
about it,
Mr.
man. Don't worry
Adonis.
about it.
To who? Marcus the Adonis.
Yeah, to one of the 8 women that were surrounding Eddie Thorpe this week. I moved on to one of them.
The match itself, pretty good. Ends in DQ as Wendy Chu and Rosemary attack with the blackout light spot.
Yep.
Look, and Wendy Chu is going to be facing Jordan Grace for the Knockouts title at what is it called?
Victory Road.
Victory Road. I thought it was in my head I had Slammiversary, and I was like, that's already happened.
Oh, yeah. When did you ain't winning that? I believe Jordan Grace is going to pass the title streak since they brought it up on NXT, or the 5th streak of 17. Just doesn't seem like that many. I feel like there's somebody that should have had that already. Like,
Lyra looks scared in Tatum's playhouse. She tells her that she has to focus on Rosemary and Wendy Chu.
Wendy Chu and Rosemary dropped a diss track of some kind.
Yeah,
And
a spooky diss track.
Yeah, spooky diss track. Woo! People crawling from under the bed. Wendy Chu, is Wendy Chu really known as a sleepy assassin?
No.
They said that in the thing. And Rosemary called it the sleepy assassin or psycho or something like that. I think she's a psycho. I think it's a psycho, not assassin. But she said that, and I was like, is that Wendy Chu's nickname? That doesn't make sense. What is she gonna do? I dare a sleepy assassin come at me. Oh, he tired. Look at him. Not knowing he's supposed to be shooting somebody. That'd be the worst. I'm about to snipe somebody in the window and I fell asleep. Hey, I'm
It's called
fine.
narcolepsy, Marcus.
No. If you're a good professional hitman or sniper, you probably get bored. Just like, you've watched TV and nodded off before, Manny. Just
All the
do a
time.
bunch of- You've been at work and probably stared at your computer and nodding off. This gets boring to people. Yeah, I'm about to kill somebody, but you know what?
I shouldn't really
I'm
say this,
just
but
waiting.
I'm gonna say it anyway. So we were at this big meeting yesterday
Oh, shit.
where I was watching from a balcony because it was so packed on the actual floor it was happening. So in our office you can look down at what's
Yeah,
going
you're
on.
looking
on
down
that
at the people.
floor.
I understand, Manny. I've seen the meme.
I'm a big guy, and I just look
Yeah.
down on people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was standing up and looking over the rail. But then a sofa opened up, and I just sat down. And the moment I sat down, every bit of tiredness that hit me on that day I stayed up to watch the Jets lose and went to work. got up 3 hours later to go to work. I sat down, Marcus. I was like, they start clapping. I'm like, I
Goddamn right. I love my sleep clapping.
They clap again, I'm like,
Woo! I've done that movies where I start laughing and I don't even know it's funny. There's people just Ooh, I'm awake. This is good. This movie Avatar is good.
the person that was standing next to me was like, I was gonna wake you up at one point, but I didn't know if you were one of those angry attack people that attack people when they wake up. I was like, I'm not a hobo. I'm not a hobo in the street.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm angry. Oh, when I'm asleep, I'm the Incredible Hulk. That's why you don't need me awake.
So Dion Lennox explains gaslighting to Brooks Jensen. And then,
You can't just Google this shit.
And then Does he look like he has a smartphone?
Yes, everybody has a smartphone.
No.
If he was
Brooks
dressed,
Jensen looks like he got those old school flip phones.
I don't care, man. He could have got. You trying to tell me he don't have a dictionary? He has nothing.
Gaslighting isn't in the dictionary.
I'm sure it is. And I think
the Urban Dictionary for that.
Nah, you don't. Gaslight's been going on for years. Not gonna let you gaslight me and telling me that the gaslight isn't in the dictionary. It is in the dictionary. I'm sure the person that was reading the dictionary is like, oh, the good old fashioned gaslight. I'm scamming these fools for making up words. That's all the person in the dictionary. I'm making up shit now. I think I got like 12 words in my vocabulary, but make shit up.
Spears tells him it doesn't matter what Dion Lennox thinks. He's just trying to get in your head.
Why?
What matters is what you believe, and that's what matters. Then we instantly pan, and we see DJ Tatanka, aka Eddie Thorpe, walk around with his what's they called? What are they called?
Hussies?
Harem? Harem. A harem of women.
I mean, he's just over there collecting.
And he smelled it very quickly, like, I smell women. And then Ashanti the Adonis appears like, nah.
Yeah, I'm falling for this.
I'm falling for this. DJ Platonic. See right through you.
Yeah, I see right through this. You ain't Will Chamberlain.
So, I need to ask now, have they just flipped the script? I think Ashanti the Adonis is now the face of this situation.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I don't care any dumb out there. He talking about his spiritual beliefs. I bet he's talking about orgies too. Like, we have a cocaine-filled orgy right now. Brought hookers to the performance center. Shame on you. Imagine going to your workplace with a bunch of random women. What is your job gonna think of you? Just walking around, no real reason.
First of all, they'd be asking you, where did you get the passes for these women to come inside?
Well, you just use yours and open the door for them. Ain't nobody stopping them women. If they're walking through this office, they belong here for some reason. I don't know.
And then we get to the main event, which is Pete Dunne versus Trick Williams. Earlier in the night, Ethan Page is interviewed. He said he's rooting for no one in this match, just himself, and he will pick up the scraps after the last man standing match. We get the match. I mean, it was alright. It was alright.
It's fine. I enjoyed it.
I mean, a Russian leg sweep from a platform shouldn't be the thing that puts you out.
I mean, today's day and age, where people get smothered with plastic bags and set on fire, it does seem a little soft.
I'm talking about this chair shot, Marcus. The chair shot that Swerve took that does not compare to this stupid protected Russian leg sweep.
I mean, falling for high places seems dangerous, though. If Pete Dunne really realized that Trick had a stronger back, he would have won the match. But I enjoyed it. I knew what was going to happen. Obviously, Trick was going to win, but it was fine. But it's not the highlight of the show. My highlight of the show was... Oh, wait, no, that was Raw. I don't think it... No, we got two, I think, for the... two This Is Awesome chants in the Dawkins and Axiom match. Two.
Yeah, and they were all Dawkins spots. Remember that.
They were.
Remember that. Dawkins is the star. Montez is the Janae.
No, Dawkins has the talent, but Montez has the it factor.
No. Do you know what was nice? Do you know what was nice?
What's that?
The Street Profits came out there. Do you know who wasn't there? B-Fab.
Oh, you know what? That's what the entrance sounds like. Oh, the entrance seems like the throwback entrance. They look good. They look like professional wrestlers again.
Although I kind of do wish that B-Fab was there just to look at Ashanti like, what are you doing these days?
That's the case, basically.
We learned that CM Punk is going to be on NXT next week, as well as being there in Chicago.
Yeah, he got excited watching the show. Put out a tweet. Who? I have
Yeah,
an idea.
about Julia. About Julia.
Yeah. I hope his
You
wife
leave
knows
that.
what he
You
about
leave
to
that
do.
woman alone.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
You're gonna corrupt her. Bring morale in the locker room. Who else is coming next week? They announced the Miz is gonna be on the opening thing, like that was gonna bring people in.
He's the most must-see WWE superstar
Yeah.
in 2010.
But they do plan on loading up these NXT shows for the I guess for the big.
They
premiere.
should. But I thought they were going to load up the NXT show at St. Louis because I still think they're going head to head with Dynamite, because I think Dynamite's being moved to a Tuesday that week.
Yeah, they might. How would you do it? What would be your big move?
John
You'd be
Cena.
Like, fuck you, Dynamite. Fuck you,
John
Dynamite.
Cena. John Cena. Put John Cena on NXT. You get John Cena.
he
You
doing?
bring Cody. You bring the
I don't think you
bloodline.
need Cody.
You start.
Once you bring John Cena, you're
put
done.
bloodline man. You merge the tag titles, the NXT tag titles with the SmackDown tag team titles, and have the bloodline destroy Fraxium.
Ooh, yep. And then, yeah, I guess I feel like John Cena would be enough. John Cena said I was doing an open challenge. I'm having a match. I never had a match on NXT, so it's part of my final career tour. I'm gonna have a match on NXT. It's a tag match where he doesn't do anything, but
Yeah.
he can just get that off the bucket list. I'm teaming with Trick Williams. It's me and Trick versus the Don and
Stacks. Because when you got a problem, you send Stacks.
oh no. I got it. I got an even better one. You go with Lexus King. Lexus King. You throw Lexus King in there. Easy beat for John Cena. No one's worried. Just out there. Takes
This
the
is
pin.
this is an
Doesn't
alternative universe of Donald Trump.
When
Look
he's
at his
not the president,
finger.
hit the crowd. Yeah.
Look at his finger. That's how Donald Trump talks.
There's so much going on here. Best barber in the world, though. The cleanest looks ever. You gotta think you're a bad motherfucker when you paint somebody's face like that. Like, ooh, I'm on my bullshit today.
Oh, so this is the last Untitled Manny and Marcus show till the end of September.
Forever.
We've got loads of content coming out to keep you mildly entertained while we're gone. I don't know. I know these two may be doing a Saturday show. I don't know if they'll be doing a following week Saturday show.
Oh, yeah. There's no reason to miss a Saturday show. I don't care if it does fall on my birthday.
Ooh, I might have to turn up for that. That don't turn up a show. That don't happen on your birthday.
It does.
Oh, that's in 2 weeks. I'll be back for that.
I won't be here. But yeah, so a lot of stuff coming up down the pipeline. But you know what? You don't have to miss us too much. You know why? You want to know why, Manny? Because if you go to the sharpshooters.creator-spring.com, you can get yourself some Untitled Manny and Marcus or Sharpshooter merchandise to be like Diamond Dallas Jimmy and Jen, who are the coolest people ever. And if you act now, you get the special Scratch and Sniff shirts, where if you miss it so much and scratch yourself, it will smell just like Manny if he was wearing that shirt.
It'll smell of depression and sadness.
Act now, you get gray hairs as well. Frustration. Take it all out in the world. Wear your Untitled Manny and Marcus or Sharpshooter merchandise today. And you know what? And you can be a star.
Yo, we're going to be a star? We really doing that?
Yeah, why not? I couldn't think. I don't know how I was going to finish that shit.
Be a star?
We want to say only you can prevent forest fires? I had nothing. Take a bite out of crime? Got nothing.
Just remember, you could also be like Jada Parker.
Just gotta work. Gotta work like that.
We need to and get yourself a Untitled Manny and Marcus sponsored baseball bat.
Yes. Where it adds the penny. You don't have to even bring your own penny. Just have us there.
It also adds 10 hit points on power. You swing that shit.
Oh yeah, Tyrese Halliburton is showing up next week. Shawn Michaels told him
Why?
to. Shawn Michaels,
Shawn
invited
Michaels
him.
was so busy tweeting. He needs to stop.
Run your
Too
show.
old to be tweeting. Run the show, Sean. Stop letting Ava do it.
Or her goons. What's going on? Who's running NXT? That's the concern. Bunch of young punks and Robbie E.
Ridiculous. So I've been Lord Manny Hayes, aka
Right.
the racially ambiguous, all gravy, and he's been.
Marcus. The grand finale.
You ain't taking my
You know what? We should have ended this show on a cliffhanger, Manny. We should have ended the show on a cliffhanger. I should have got a paper bag. We should have went like this. And you should have been like, ah.
Again, we didn't plan things. If you told me that, we could have planned something stupid.
Yeah,
like that.
I was not thinking until right now, okay? I saw a paper bag across the room, and I was like, huh, we could have, or a plastic bag. We could have went, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, like the video, subscribe. Content will be out next week. Story time with your boys. We got tangents coming, and we also have a try not to laugh. You lucky motherfuckers.
How dare you look at all your reels being this 10 minutes of one of us? You guys are lucky. Without us, you'd never see these
How dare
reels.
How dare you leave us?
Yeah. We ain't leaving y'all. Y'all leaving us. I'm right here. I'll be right here.
Yeah, the try not to laugh. They will have accompanying reels on your socials. Please share them, please. Please, we need views. We need people to come. Oh,
I was watching. Here's a side note. I was watching Chip Crazy. It's a documentary on HBO Max. It's by the guy that did Tiger King. It's interesting. But there's a moment
are
where
you preparing yourself for the Vince documentaries?
I mean, yeah, for crazy people, man, wild people. But there was a scene when they were in like some Zoom meeting, and a lady starts fake crying, and I just go, "Oh, the crocodile tears!" But that's how the show ends. Oh God, I can't do it no more.
Oh, we actually left out that Ridge destroyed the guy that can't fuck, and left Thea Hell screaming and crying, begging him to stop.
Yeah, Thea Hill, for what she's been through in the past 3 weeks, I think she needs to leave the business at this point. I've never seen nobody more useless and couldn't help anybody at all. Ridge would have killed her if she jumped on his back. He was
She was
terrified.
as useful as security. She was just screaming at him, "Stop! Stop!"
Yeah. You would think you're a professional wrestler at some point. You gotta at least try to hit him with a chair. Kick him in the dick. Kick him in the dick. Kick Ridge in the Ridge Hollins.
For some reason, if she did, she'd probably sprain her ankle because Ridge is built to injure.
Why are your balls in shape?
Why are they made out of cement?
Does make Ridge Hollins a more interesting character. Just saying.
Well, it
Cement
was
balls.
made of rock.
No, his balls are made of cement. Just his balls.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back. The first show I believe that will be back will be the 24th of September.
Ooh.
Just before the Vince documentaries.
Which, you know what, is going to shake the world. But reports even coming out, WWE isn't happy with the job they did. Which only adds to, I need to see this even more.
Yep. I need to see the smear campaign.
You're making him look bad.
Oh, because he hasn't because he hasn't done that himself already.
Yeah, like, what? How dare you do this? Well, everything's out there kind of already. You added, like, production and sound.
Yeah, so we'll be back. Me and Marcus together will be back on the 24th. Unless I surprisingly jump into one of the live streams that are happening. But we don't know if that's going to happen. So like the video, subscribe. We out. Peace. See you in 2 weeks. Peace.
See him in a few days. Manny, that's the way to go. Manny, that's how Manny's gonna be on vacation. Talking about I'm looking good. Had to come to America to get one of these. Like MJF had to go to Turkey. Manny had to come to America to get one of these.
If you ever see me like that, yeah, assume something's wrong. Call for help. Have me taken away and put in a padded cell.
No, Manny has finally reached his final form. I'm not going to stop your evolution. I'm not going to stop it. I'm not going to be the one.
That's not okay. The chain may be too
If you
much.
want to look like Dog the Bounty Hunter, Manny, you look like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Okay.
Okay, I feel the chain may have been a bit too much, and the bucket hat was clearly a mistake. We have experimented with some looks. I feel like the chain is okay. However, that will never be the final form. Never.
Man, you sound like Pikachu that doesn't want to revolve to Raichu. Come on, let it out. Let it happen.
No.
Let it happen.
No,
I ain't
never
turning into an
become that guy.
abomination. I'm never going to be an abomination.
I'll never become that guy. That's the next step would be actually going to Turkey and getting a hair transplant to look like.
I'm glad you thought about it and wrote down the steps, Manny.
And actually, Marcus,
Step one, go to Turkey.
I do actually have an update, Marcus. I do have an update. I did speak to Crofton today.
Oh!
He was like this. He had a beanie on. I was like, hey, why are you wearing a beanie? Didn't you pay $5,000 for hair? He's like, yeah. And he showed me, Marcus, I was like, you pay $5,000 for that? Do you know if me and you were to grow our hair out right now, we would have that like the cool dome effect right here, and then like a little bit of side hair.
Yeah,
he had a little bit there, but it was like he had a little bit up here, tiny bit. Marcus, it's like if I grew my hair out, there'll be a tiny bit follicles of hair here. I was like, you pay $5,000 for that? I was like, I wouldn't pay $5,000 for that.
No. Everybody that's going to Turkey, I feel like you need get your money back. Stop going to Turkey.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm talking to you, MJF. You too. Shouldn't did it either.
Ridiculous. But yeah,
Anyway.
if you ever see me like this, either make sure I'm dead,
I'm just saying,
or
the Photoshop needs to
lock
be
me
done.
up. Lock me
Photoshop
up.
needs to be done. That's Manny in the chair. That's me showing up. You gotta go, son. It's time to go.
Marcus, I'm surprised that's not one of the thumbnails for tangents.
Maybe soon. We gotta have a barbershop tangent. I don't know.
Oh, barbershop tangents. That'd be good. Like how my barber sliced my face.
You should have been talking shit. Should have talked shit about his whole religion of chicken.
Sliced my face. No, that was my tattoo guy that was talking about
Oh.
chicken.
Well, I can't keep all your side characters together, man. Just like you can't keep all my side characters together. Okay? Miss Chucky and White and whoever else is out there.
Chunky and old.
Yeah, whatever.
Which, if Eric keeps calling himself old on the show, I'm going to start referring to him as chunky and old.
Good old fashioned soup.
Yeah, so
All
we
right,
out.
but
Peace.
we out this time for real. You know, we did an hour for NXT.